Girlfriend invited herself to my family's summer vacation, then mocked me the whole trip. So I changed the return flight and only paid for one. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Reddit Visuals. It's wild how some people will treat you like a joke, even when you're the one footing the entire bill. I'm 29, software engineer, kind of quiet guy, not flashy, not broke either. I've always been the good boyfriend, the one who remembers anniversaries, surprises you with flowers for no reason, the kind who listens even when you're just venting about the same coworker for the fifth time. I thought I found someone who actually appreciated that. Her name? Natalie. Natalie's 27th, works in digital marketing. Very cool girl vibes, chill on the outside, low-key mean on the inside. At least that's what I realized much later. But early on, she was fun, sharp, a little sarcastic. Gorgeous, yes, but also smart, driven. And I'll admit, when she teased me lightly about my dad jokes or my plain wardrobe, I thought it was affectionate, playful. But playful started turning into pointed, then public. And it all came to a head on what should have been the best vacation of the year, our annual family summer trip to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Now, if that doesn't sound like much, let me explain. My parents rent a huge lake house every year. Cousins fly in. There's grilled food every night, pontoon boat rides, card games that last till 2 a.m., and the kind of soft, golden Midwestern sunsets that feel unreal. It's our one constant. No drama, no chaos. Until this year. Natalie wasn't even supposed to come. I never invited her. And it's not because I didn't want to spend time with her. It's because this trip is sacred. It's for family. Plus, it's a big house, but not a hotel. There are shared bathrooms, thin walls. Grandma in the guest room. I'd been dating Natalie for 6 months. Not exactly bring her to the family lake house timing. But about a week before the trip, while we were watching Netflix, she just goes, "I can't wait to see your family again next week." I turned and blinked. "What?" She smiled. "The vacation? You told me about it last month." So I cleared my calendar. I was confused. "Yeah, I mentioned we go every year. I didn't say we were going." She laughed. "Wait, are you serious? You weren't going to invite me?" I told her gently, "It's not personal. It's just this trip's always been a family-only thing. Even my brother's fiancé didn't come until they were engaged." She went quiet, and I knew that silence. It's the same silence I'd heard when I forgot her favorite oat milk brand that one time. The one that says, "You just messed up big time. But I'm not going to tell you why. I'll just ruin your week instead." So, like a dumbass, I folded. I said, "You know what? It's fine. I'll ask my parents. We can squeeze you in." She beamed. Biggest mistake of my summer. Because the second we got there, Natalie turned into someone else. Not in front of my family. Oh, she was charming, sweet, helping my mom with kitchen prep, laughing at my dad's bad puns. But behind closed doors, a switch flipped. She started mocking me, nonstop. My khaki shorts. Wow, did Gap sponsor this look? The way I played cornhole? You throw like my nephew. Even the way I interacted with my cousins. You really still laugh at these people's jokes? At first I laughed it off. We were sharing a room with 2 twin beds, again. Not a romantic getaway. And I'd whisper, "Hey, can you not roast me every 5 minutes?" She'd grin. "I'm just being funny, babe. Don't be sensitive." But it escalated. She started doing it in front of my family. Not full-blown insults, just subtle digs. Like during dinner, my mom asked if I wanted more corn. Natalie goes, "He doesn't need more starch. We're trying to get him to upgrade from software to hardware." And then laughed with my uncle. Or when I told a story about accidentally hitting reply all on a company email, she goes, "Classic Derek, always 2 steps behind his own keyboard." Everyone chuckled, except me. Because when you've dated someone long enough, you know the difference between "we're having fun" and "I'm targeting you." Still, I bit my tongue. Told myself it's just a few more days. She's probably uncomfortable. Maybe she feels like an outsider. But then came the boat day. My uncle owns a little speedboat. Every year he takes turns driving people around, letting us jump into the lake, pulling the younger cousins on tubes. It's the highlight. This year, he let me drive. As I'm pulling away from the dock with everyone cheering, Natalie turns to my cousin and goes, "Better hope Derek doesn't mistake the throttle for a space bar." Everyone laughed, harder than they should have. I smiled, nodded, but I felt it. Something snapped. The same kind of snap you feel when someone keeps poking you in the ribs thinking it's hilarious, and you realize they're not teasing you because they love you, they're teasing you because they enjoy watching you shrink. So I made a decision. A petty, cold, calculated decision. But I don't regret it. Let me tell you what I did. Natalie's return flight was linked to mine. I booked it. I paid for both. Round trip. The day before our flight home, I called the airline and split the reservation. Then I changed the return flight. Mine stayed the same. Hers? I moved it to 3 days later and downgraded it to basic economy, no bags. I didn't say a word. Let her mock me one last time during dinner. Something about how I still sleep like a baby even though I snore like an old man. That night she packed her things, clueless. The next morning, as we stood at the airport check-in kiosk, I handed her a single printout. She read it, frowned. "What's this?" I smiled. "Your new flight info." She blinked. "Wait, why is this?" "I changed your return. You'll fly out Friday instead." "But the Airbnb is only booked through today." "Oh, I know. You'll have to figure something out." She stared at me like I'd smacked her. "You're joking." I shook my head. She looked around, probably realizing no one was going to step in and fix it. "You can't just leave me here." "Oh, but I can. After all." I leaned in. "You invited yourself." I turned, boarded my flight, and left her at the airport with her oversized suitcase, no carry-on rights, and nowhere to go. Now, was that too far? Maybe. But let me tell you what happened next. I turned off my phone for the entire flight, landed, opened it up, and boom. 12 missed calls, 24 texts. Everything from, "Derek, this is insane. You're embarrassing me," to, "Please answer. I don't know where to go," to, "You're a heartless controlling a hole." And my favorite, "My mom says you're toxic and small." Cool. Tell your mom I said hi. I didn't reply. Not a word. I went home, microwaved some leftover pasta, watched The Office, and slept like the snoring monster she said I was. Now, some of you might be wondering, did she make it back? She did. Apparently she used a friend's cousin's place to crash, paid a fee to change her ticket again, and made it back a few days later. We haven't spoken since. But a week after, I saw she posted a self-care photo dump on Instagram with the caption, "Sometimes you outgrow people who can't take a joke. Fair. And sometimes you outgrow people who think they're comedians when really, they're just mean." So, was I the a-hole? Would you have left her at the airport? Would you have gone that far? Or did I just finally give someone a taste of what it's like to be treated like a punchline? Let me know in the comments below. What would you have done? And if you enjoyed this story, hit that like button and subscribe to help the channel grow. We've got more stories, more drama, and more poetic justice coming your way, only on Reddit Visuals.